Now, I said I'd give an update on like my GP status and yeah, how I'm getting on with this. And like just an odd thing, if anyone hasn't noticed it yet, about this Grand Prix. But yeah, this is the Elite Grand Prix for the Trion, and it's up to stage 3 already. And like these practice stages offer a couple of tokens and stuff at least, which is kind of cool. But one thing I would strongly recommend with this is once you have these things complete, make absolutely certain that like you only do the practice runs that you need. All the rest of the things should be done as actual races. As much as it says 3 attempts left above the play button, if you haven't realized it already, you have infinite attempts in this. No fuel requirement, no tickets cost, no token, no credits or anything. So like, yeah, that was one thing I said, just in case people haven't noticed that. Yeah, the Elite Grand Prix is free tries, as many as you want. And like what I've been doing is basically on the stages, do a run and see what the ghost is like in front of you, and like once you pass that ghost you'll see the next one and the next one and so forth. Now I'm doing not great in this Grand Prix, but yeah, I landed myself in a pretty nightmarish tier 1 group. So even in, I haven't done a race yet today, but yeah, even in position 14 I'm still getting my 100 tokens or so anyway, so it's not too bad. It's kind of as good as you could get from tiers 3, or it's around the 3rd place finish in tier 2, so I'm not too upset with this. The group is pretty crazy in terms of yeah, how competitive they are, and yeah, that's cool. It's just a case of, I would say, like there's no real loss to doing this one, which is kind of cool. So yeah, just as long as you don't find a way of costing yourself tokens or credits somehow with this, because yeah, keep in mind that the reward for the end of this is like the same as the weekly contest or the elite contest in terms of tokens and credits and stuff. So yeah, definitely don't go too crazy over this Grand Prix, because yeah, the reward definitely isn't worth doing that. Now, the practice stages are pretty cool though, because like if you think about it, in this Grand Prix, in total, I'll get around 100 tokens, 150-ish tokens maybe. And like, yeah, from each practice stage, for 8 stunts, you get 10 tokens. So yeah, from all of the stages in this, you could definitely end up netting yourself more tokens by going that route. Yeah, you do have, say, like, Future Road at Shanghai, that's today's one, and then Friendly Neighborhood and Tiber Cross. Thing with those first 2 stages, Subterranean Dash and City Dash, like, yeah, they're 20-second courses. They're really not quite what the Trion is made for. It is a really cool car. It's just a case of, yeah, it's not made for like those kind of burst tracks. You don't get to notice the fact that, yeah, that Trion's, for a free-to-play car, has a top speed of around 300 miles an hour. It's amazing. Now though, what's this? 8 stunts and 360s in one go of 4. Yeah. But yeah, weird, this Grand Prix missing the 3, 2, 1 countdown thing. But Future Road, it's just got the 2 barrel roll ramps up to the side here. But what I'm going to do is, yeah, shoot that up as a 360 instead to get that requirement out of the way. And then, yeah, punch like barrel rolls for the other 8 of those. Yeah, for the rest of the 8 stunts. And let's see, yeah, I'm not going to be catching somebody while barrel rolling at 360 or 360 a barrel roll ramp here. But yeah, that's just like one of the places where you can do that for sure. You probably get 4 360s in at the end here as well, if you cut that right. Yeah, that is 4 360s, 8 stunts for sure. And a pretty bad 42 seconds one. But yeah, the event packs unlocked there, as well as, yeah, a couple of tokens. Now, and just shot back in there again just to, yeah, get those rewards. And yeah, that's the couple of epic pieces from that. And yeah, 30 tokens, 90,000 credits. It's all good stuff to be had from this. It's just a case of, yeah, it's no real crazy high stakes. But again, it's the same thing with the actual, once you have a time done, then it's a case of there isn't really high stakes when it comes to doing the race itself. Because, yeah, well, again, like I said, there is a thing here right behind me that says 3 attempts left. Yeah, you can completely disregard that for this Grand Prix. There is infinite attempts left. You can do this one as many times as you want. I've done a couple of races on this and moved up a few ghosts. Yeah, so I passed that one in the practice round. and I'm up behind like Yosef's now at 40.8. And that's the cool thing with these, you can continuously do this over and over again and see the ghosts of the other players as you play it. So it's kind of cool just being able to like, yeah, chase them up. But yeah, just be careful not to like kind of get too distracted by the ghosts if you can. But yeah, like it is just a case of you can learn some bits and pieces from them, but you'll know yourself if they're doing something that's kind of a bit on the tough side to do. Yeah, then it might be a bit hard to follow. But what I'm trying to do is like once you're up to the max speed of this car, don't 360 in my opinion here. Yeah, just like top speed of this thing is 280-ish miles an hour. Just gonna try and hold it to that. Ah, didn't mean to collide with that van, but oh, that's not bad. For yeah, so oh cool. So like I knocked 0.4 of a second off my time, and yeah, like now say the next time I race, if I do race again, I'd see Guodong's time, and yeah, like it's not gonna be too much different, I'd imagine, with this track, but still I do kind of like the layout of this a small bit in that you can see the ghosts, and ooh, not too bad, 35 points from that. But taking a look there back at the scores, yeah, that's 49 points now, brings me up to 9th position, yay. But yeah, that'll probably dip down as the rest of the day goes on. But like in this, say, tier 1 group, as I mentioned earlier, it's like the prizes are kind of all around the 100-ish token mark. So like the difference between 9th and 14th is, yeah, 30 tokens. Is like, it's one of those things where it's definitely not worth like going a million runs for or something like that. Like, you know, you'll know yourself once you kind of hit the limit of the maximum you can do yourself, and yeah, like before you hit that, stop, because yeah, it is like 150 tokens for the entire week's worth, whereas in individual days you'll get like 30 tokens today from just doing those practice quests. So yeah, again, like this is one of those Grand Prix where it's low stakes, there's low risk to it. You get to mess around with the Trion for a few days, which is kind of cool, especially for newer players who might not have a crazy 4K rated car like that sitting in the garage. But yeah, this is definitely one where I wouldn't go too mad about it, but at the same time, it is just, yeah, a bit of fun more so than anything else. But yeah, I wanted to make a video just to let people know for sure at least that you can race this one over and over and over again, and that can give you a chance to see like all the ghosts kind of as you move up along through the yeah, leaderboard. So like I might go back in and take a look at the next ghost in mine, see, help probably be doing the same run as me, but not colliding with that van at the end, or just maybe I can see you can grind along the rail as well a small bit on that course at times. And like normally I would say in a Grand Prix, don't do that because it's risky, but in this one it doesn't matter the risk, because you can blow up 100 times if you wanted to, as long as you nail it once. Yeah, that'll be grand. But it's, again, just I wouldn't stress too much with this one. Just depending on the group that you're in, look at the token rewards and kind of see if you're, you know, can win some tokens from it. Awesome. If not, fair enough. There's no key on the line with this one, just some tokens, credits, customization packs. Anyway, guys, I said I'd give a blast as to what I'm doing. There's a sub button up there. Really appreciate if you click that. Other videos from me here and here. And as always, guys, drive safe in this. And yeah, don't go too crazy over this one. Again, it's no key on the line for this.